Hello everybody, Hark over here, getting back some more Let's Play Trails to Azure. Alright. So what are my... Okay, I got some stuff, we can make some shit happen. We can make some... Okay, no. We can make stuff happen, TOMP. Okay. Now we can finally. Well, we're gonna turn in these quests, and then we're gonna finally head to Orcus Tower. Oh, Fran, you jerk! Rank me up, girl. Beautiful power still. I saw this building's lights before I arrived at the airport last night, but looking up at it from this close, it's impossibly big. I feel you. I feel like it's Crossville's new landmark. But how are they gonna use such a huge building? If you compare it to the old City Hall, it's way too big. Well, I think it will include various facilities. In addition to city and state administration, it has floors for international trade and cultural exchange. It's almost like it was built to be the center of West Samaria. Wow, they sure talk a big game. But when you think of it that way, this trade conference makes sense. With the completion of this building, the concentration of funds and info in Crossbell will accelerate even more. I wonder if they're planning on discussing future agreements based on that. Yes, that's what I've heard. It may not be strictly limited to economic talks, though. So, what do? We'll be meeting up with Detective Dudley on the first floor at noon, though. That's right, we still have some time, though. Anyway, let's take care of any business or preparations before then. We don't want to be in a bind if something does happen. That's right. It's not like we'll be able to leave the conference once it starts. Let's enter the building once we've taken care of our business and prep. Alright, we are ready to go. Meeting with Detective Dudley on the first floor at noon. There's still some time, so we head inside. Upon entering Orcus Tower, you've been unable to adjust equipment, items, or workmen. Also, please note that all remaining quests will close as well. Well, we finished everything that I wanted to finish. I think I'm set up in a way that I want to be set up. So let's get this massive monster party on the roll. Incredible! It's luxurious, yet high-tech. It feels even more futuristic than even the IBC building. Every floor is connected to the orbital network, if I'm not mistaken. There's also a real-time data link with IBC for stock price data. Yes, it seems it was Uncle's idea. I see, only a banker would think of something like that. Alright then, all that's left is to wait until Dudley comes. There's hardly any visitors today, so let's wait on the sofa over there. Same day, 12 o'clock. So you came. Detective Dudley, thanks for your hard work. It's exactly noon. The conference begins at 1300. The heads of state will arrive in 30 minutes. I see. And where are we going? I wanted to show you around the meeting area myself, but I'm here to tell you that someone unexpected will be doing it instead. Someone unexpected? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Mayor Dieter? Uncle! It's been half a month, Ellie and Lloyd. Wazzy and Noel. Oh, and Randy and Teal. Long time no see. Haha, same here. Nice to see you again. But why are you here? It's just before the conference starts. Aren't you busy? Preparations have been complete for a while. We just have to wait for the leaders to arrive. For a change of pace, I thought I'd show you guys around for a while. Dudley, is that alright? If the mayor says so. Everyone, please, don't be rude to the mayor. And once you're done, come to the security planning room on the 34th floor. Understood. Alright then, Mr. Mayor, see you later. Yeah, thanks. He's a capable detective, but a bit inflexible. Although, with his job, that might be a virtue. Well, the demon of the First Division does have his dignity. Whoops, I forgot to say the most important thing. Ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section, welcome to Orcus Tower. Come now, follow me. Haha, he's the same as ever. Only Maria Bell's father can be like that. Well, it looks like he's going to show us around since he's here for the conference. Yeah, shall we accept his offer? Ha! Losers, I can adjust myself just fine. There are even 3 elevators. Wow, how luxurious. Well, the building is 40 floors tall. If you include the private elevators, there are 6 in all. That's incredible. Now then, it's not like I can show you every floor. This tour will be limited to the meeting-related floors. First, let's head to the security planning room on the 34th floor. Please do. I see. I heard that from Mr. Dudley, too. The situation is indeed quite dangerous. Right. There's the actions of the Jaeger Corps and the crime syndicate, and on top of that, the motives of the Imperial and Republican governments. There's the threat of terrorists aiming for their heads of state, too. There's also that mysterious hacker, right? He was able to steal the tower blueprints using one of your terminals? Yeah, it seems that Orcus Tower sub-terminal was hacked into. After the incident at IBC, I had our systems division strengthen anti-hacking countermeasures, but it seems it wasn't enough. There's still very few hackers. It's likely to be someone connected to the Epstein Foundation. Chief Roberts is looking into that possibility as we speak. I feel like the hacking this time isn't someone connected to the Foundation, though. Well, we'll just have to wait for the results of that investigation. But Jaeger Corps, crime syndicates, and terrorists, all of them worry me. But what worries me even more is their motive for targeting the heads of state. Their motive for targeting the heads of state. You think it's connected to someone to the conference? I'm not suspecting Princess Claudia and Prince Oliver, whom you've all met. And I trust the Archduke of Hermaferia as well. The problem is Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith. The leaders of the 2 major powers, huh? Those 2 certainly have the most to gain out of getting their hands on Crossbill's fate. Are there any specific actions they've taken into that regard? No, the opposite. We sent several proposals for treaties and accords for the conference, but the replies from both sides have been nothing but favorable, as if they're really hoping for peace and growth in West Samaria. That's definitely strange. Normally those countries clash over the smallest things. Yeah, I have no idea how this conference is going to go. It seems I'll need to be prepared in case things go south. I see. So it's a difficult situation politically, too. Well, I think I'll ask Chairman McDowell for his help as well. If it goes well, Liberal and Ramiferia might join me as allies in this negotiation. Anyway, aside from preparing for the worst, all I can do is pray to the goddess. Uncle. Sorry for making you give this tour during such a difficult time. Haha, perish the thought. On the contrary, it's precisely because of the situation that I wanted to change the pace. I volunteered specifically to escort you. Is that right? We're honored, Mr. Mayor. Then we gladly accept. Yes, please leave it to me. Oh, we're here. 34th floor conference personnel. Amazing. What? What a view. Man, this is the best scenery. It seems you're all satisfied. This is 34th floor. Once the conference begins, staff will be standing by on this floor. Alright then, shall we have a look around? Yes, please lead the way. This is the security planning room. The press room is right next door. In case of a terrorist infiltration, a Guardian Force company is standing by 1 floor below. I heard about that. I bet they handpicked the best seat the CGF has to offer. I wonder if Grace is part of this press corps. Oh, you mean the Crossville Times reporter? I remember she was on the list, so she'll probably be here. By the way, press are not to leave this floor except during interviews or the press conference. I see, that's logical. Sometimes there are even group reporters who slip past security for assault interviews. More precisely, Grace is the #1 reporter in that category. Yes, even if you find her, she can't be stopped. I think I'll show you this room, just in case. Oh, how magnificent. It's like a break room, but it's so open. This is the break room. This is the break room I prepared for those involved in the conference. During breaks, please feel free to make use of it. We will, and thank you. Maybe we should have tea later. Now then, I think it's time I showed you the next floor. These are emergency stairs. It looks like the ones going down are sealed, though. Normally, you can go down to the first floor using these stairs. However, during the conference, all floors except 34, 35, and 36 will be sealed. I see, so it's for security. But what will you do in the event of an earthquake? In that case, all emergency stairs will automatically open. Well, they say perfect security isn't possible, right? I see, we'll need to be careful. It seems to need to think of hacking countermeasures. Now then, since we're here, let's use the stairs. Welcome to 35th floor, the conference floor. International Conference Hall. Ah, that is, or in a little while, this will be the stage upon which true intentions are revealed. It is the trade conference venue. This is amazing. What an amazing view. For a ceiling this high, it must have removed part of the floor above. Yes. The 36th floor above has a U-shaped design to accommodate it. By the way, there are rooms on both sides for the staffs of the heads of state. Their security personnel will stand by there. I see. I guess you need rooms for that. Now then, it's time to show you the last floor. This is a floor of rooms I prepared for the heads of state who will be participating in the conference. Let me show you around a bit. Please do. Oh, nice sofa. Oh, it's so extravagant. Haha, I can spend plenty of me time in a room like this. This is Prince Oliver's waiting room. There are rooms in the left wing as well, and each participant has been assigned a room. It's a place to cool heads if they get too hot in the conference, if you get my meaning. I see. Are there normal cables in these rooms too? Yes, I had them wired inconspicuously. Setting those other rooms aside, I have one final place to show you. The roof. It's Mayor Dieter. Thanks for your hard work. Haha, at ease, please. From these corridor windows, you can get a full view of the conference. During confidential meetings, the curtains are closed, but they will be open this time. I see. It's so great to be able to check out the conference room like this. That's right, if anything happens, we can be there right away. In that case, I want to make this part of our patrol route. Now then, with this, I've showed you the three secure floors. But, if you'll allow me to show you this last place I've been saving. A place you were saving? Huh, where's that? The place with the best view in this building. Whoa! This is incredible. Speechless. Yes, right. Here, the city below looks like miniatures. I bet the view's amazing at night, too. Well, you can think of this place as a viewing platform open to the public. It'd be too much of a waste if it were reserved only for government officials. Yeah, that's a good idea. I want to take Kia here, too. Whoops, excuse me. Yeah, it's me. I see. Understood. I'll head there right away. It seems the heads of state have arrived at the tower. I am terribly sorry, but I'll have to take my leave here. Is that so? Thank you very much. Thanks. Man, that was a blast. You gave us a great experience. And I thank all of you as well. That was a great change of pace. Well then, see you later, everyone. Please, do your best with the security. Yes, leave that to us. You gave me that recommendation. It's the least I can do. May the goddess protect you. I pray for the success of the conference. I'm praying too. We should be getting back to Detective Dudley. If I remember correctly, he's in the 34th security planning room. I really hope nothing happens. I hope so too. But that just raises the flag of something happening. Well then, I hereby open the Western Area Trade Conference. Oh, they have Grimwood there as like a notary and a stenographer, etc. If I may be so bold, I, Henry McDowell, will conduct the proceedings. The conference is scheduled for approximately 5 hours, including breaks. However, depending on how things go, I may entertain a short extension. And 2 observers will participate in the meeting. Ian Grimwood. He practices in Crossbell as well as the surrounding areas. I requested he participate due to his expertise in international and common law. How do you do? Ian Grimwood, at your service. Oh, so you're the famous Mr. Grizzly Beard. It seems you're primarily concerned with human rights and such. Nice to meet you. I will serve with the sincerity and good faith. Bracer Arios McLean. Surely you know him through his great achievements in neighboring countries. I request he participate from the neutral standpoint of the Bracer Guild to ensure the safety of everyone here. I am Arios McLean. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Haha, the divine blade of wind, right? I've heard your name many times, even in the Republic. I hear your name from time to time in the Imperial capital as well. The Master Swordsman of Crossbell, clad in wind, they say. I'm honored. Very well then, let's move to considering each of the proposals. The motioner is Mayor Diane or Croy. Please explain your proposals. Right. First of all, regarding the first proposal in your materials. It started. Yeah, I heard Arios was coming, but I think Mr. Grimwood is here too. And what's more, it seems he's known by the name Mr. Grizzly Beard. At international conferences, various agreements are made. When that happens, it's necessary to judge whether such agreements are valid based on existing international and common law. I see. So that Mr. Beardy Bear is here to advise on that. It's great that the conference has started, but it looks like they're discussing some difficult things. Well, it's not out of place to be concerned with the details of the conference discussions. Will this conference end without issue? Focus only on making sure it does. Yes, understood. Then do we do as planned? Yes, you all will patrol 34, 35, and 36 floor. For now, given your social standing, you're to speak only with staff. You should speak with the news media and the staffs of the heads of state as well. Understood. I'm heading back to the 34th floor then. May the goddess protect you. Call me if anything happens. It seems Dudley also thinks something will happen. Yes. With so many suspicious actions lately, it'd be strange if nothing happened. Looks like we'll need to be extra careful on our patrols. Right. So we start on our patrol then? Yeah, let's speak with the various staff members during our patrol. Alright, so let's start by going down. Yeah, let's start with floor 34 and work our way back up. In various areas, the Crossbell police are often seen as incompetent, but based on the security in this building, I get the contrary impression that they've actually an outstanding organization. The problem isn't the people, but the structure of the state. I feel that strongly. Good work, everyone. Lloyd and Company, you came. The conference has finally started, eh? The leaders of Crossbell State and the 4 surrounding countries are all present. It's an unprecedented international conference. And to top it off, it's being held at the Orcus Tower, the continent's very first skyscraper. With this much excitement and tension, this girl's heart is going to burst any second now. Excitement aside, I don't see how this is tense at all, but yeah, you're the same old Grace. Ah, Tio, even though it's been a while, you're relentless right out of the gate. I can't wait to write all this up. That aside, I'll introduce you. Noticia, they are the special support section. I see. I saw you in the paper. You look even better in person. I'm Noticia from Liberal News. Thanks for your help today. We're happy to be of service. The Liberal News. It's the largest paper in the kingdom. Yes, and there's another hot topic in business. The reporters who won the Pulitzer Prize last year are famous. The Pulitzer Prize? Better go to Nile. If I recall, it's an award to honor the most outstanding journalists each year. Haha, you know it well. Yeah! By the way, the names of the winners were Niall Burns and Dorothy Hyatt. They're the ace reporter and genius cameraman of our news agency. Ah, so last year's winners were from the Burl News. Perhaps information related to the strange phenomenon that occurred in the Burl has that year factored into the decision. Yes, it's as you suspect. Well, strictly speaking, all of their reporting up until then factored in as well. I see, they sound like amazing reporters. Yeah, we can't lose to them again. All reporters long for is the Pulitzer Prize at least once in their careers. To get that prize of tomorrow, it's critical to go out and get that scoop each and every day, especially today. You hear that, Rains? Rhines? I don't care. I call them Rains. You gotta do your best to outmaneuver the others. Yes, ma'am. She's even more fired up than usual. I hope she behaves herself, though. Once again, I am Thompson of Arden Press. You're a Tyrell News cameraman, correct? Yes, I'm still inexperienced, though. Arden, you said. Then you're from Remiferia? Our countries may be different, but there's no competition. Let's work together today. Haha, I agree. I look forward to working with you then. Indeed. I will. Even so, everything about this conference is outside the norm. There are many conferences between the two countries, but this time it includes Crossville and the 4 neighboring countries. Also, to think that Chancellor Osborne and President Roxford decided to discuss things directly. In addition, this is virtually the first time 2 men have ever met face to face. Today is a historical first. Yes, seriously. Starting with your Imperial Chronicle, reporters from all the nations are gathered here and ready to cover the news. So we came from there. So that's where Dudley's hanging out. That's where the CGF's going to be. Understood. Quickly and reliably. Alright, perfect. So let's go up to the next floor. You all. It's been a while. How's the security going? Killica? That's right. The situation was different last time we met. Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Killica Rorod, aide to the President of the Republic of Calvert. Although that is my title, I don't give it out without reason, you see. I see. So why did you say you were an entertainment producer last time then? Haha, that is another of my many titles. My office is in the Republic, naturally. I see, so you really weren't lying. Haha, spy with many faces. I love the mysterious Killica too, I guess. That kind of comment isn't what we need right now, Randy. Is there something on my face? Oh yes, it's you all. I'm told you all were invited aboard the Arsail yesterday. Huh? Of course you would know that. Yeah, you're really well informed. Well, that itself is really no big deal. So tell me, did you hear anything interesting? Yes, but in the end it was just some advice. But there's still plenty we don't understand. Is that right? It's the same for me too, actually. Huh? This is just a hypothetical. No matter what kind of scenario I come up with, it's limited to what can be realized. There are several conflicting motives and uncertain factors. That's true for everyone. Will things happen starting now, or won't they? At this point in time, you could say that no one knows the answer. That's certainly true, but... I guess you're right. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that I'm the President's bodyguard. In that sense, my position is the same as yours. In short, let's watch over the developments together. Regarding anything else, I'll simply say there's nothing further I'll discuss at this time. I see. Thanks for the information. It's not like we can enter the conference. Let's leave before we bother everyone. This is the conference room, so Lecter's probably going to be in here. Thanks for your hard work, Major Mueller. Is anything out of the ordinary? Oh, it's you guys. We can't let our guard down, but things may call up so far. The leaders haven't even raised their voices. I'd say the conference is going smoothly so far. If they keep going at this rate, it'll be a load off the prince's shoulders. Major Mueller, it seems like you have a lot on your mind. I guess you could even say everything's due to all the seeds he scattered personally. It seems I've said too much. Anyway, for now, I need only do my duty as his escort. You all should serve in your own way. Alright, understood. Good work, everyone. Ah, the support section. It seems you've been securing the conference floors for us. Yes, we were able to work our way in here somehow. But you've got all the big guns in this room. Yeah, almost everyone is an officer. Yes. With the people here alone, we'd be able to deal with a sizable situation. Yeah. And I heard Lieutenant Julia's swordsmanship is both lovely and destructive. That's a bit much. Anyway, no matter who shows up, I will not allow them to lay a single finger on Her Highness. Leave this area to us. Do your best with securing the surrounding areas. Alright, understood. Alright, so let's... What a view, really. Don't you agree, Special Support Section? Lecter. What are you doing in a place like this? If the staff of His Excellency the Chancellor is in the same waiting room, of the same, surely there's nothing strange about that. It's been several weeks since we last met, but no, I guess the first time was by mistake. I'm asking you, so please don't joke around with such a serious look on your face. How should I say it? He's cunning, as always. That's my charm point, you see. But it looks like he wanted to say something. Yes, thanks to you, we've got word of several situations. About this trade conference and the actions of your imperial government. I see. I don't know how much you've learned, but did you know this? I'm actually collaborating with the Noble faction, and I'm after Gilead Osborne's life. What? Huh? Don't be deceived. Just look at who's saying it. We won't fall for that one again. He's making fun of us. Oh, well then. I was hoping for a better reaction, to tell you the truth. So the punchline isn't that it's actually true. Secretary Lecter, given your position, I don't care at all what you're after. But from my point of view, you're the type that takes responsibility and follows through no matter what kind of job it is. Because of that, you should at least be able to help us with security during the conference. Am I wrong? I see. Well, the art mark before was a joke, but you could imagine something like that happening, right? We must always be searching for those patterns. That's the secret to being a good writer, right? I don't think there are any authors here. Man, just how much is this guy going to tease us? Well, that's all the advice I can give for the moment. You should think about the various cases and be ready for any of them. Thanks for the warning. I really can't read him at all. Alright, I feel it's because he threw us off guard. I don't think anybody important's in this room. Just a couple of maids in this room. Stairwell. A few more maids. A few more of another maid. This old crotchety SOB. But will this do for tea cakes for the president? Well, the staff did their very best on them, so I suppose there's no need to worry. And look, isn't this place amazing? Even so, there must be others, but... might there be some problem with the tea cakes? I think those are none other than the Mishy steamed buns, alias Mishy buns. There's no problem. No choice could be better. Really? But I feel like they could be good conversation material. Yes. Also, Tio's adorable. She wants to make sure the Mishy buns get Mishy bunned. So I think we're good on what we need to do. Guys, huh? Is anything amiss? Not right now. So you can get a view of the entire security detail on this monitor. Yeah, we can check on every important point in Orcus Tower, real-time conference room included, of course. This building is equipped with the latest security camera system. Security cameras. I've been seeing the Orbital Store have started using them. There's a lot more of them here, though. We talk about it like it's no big deal, but it's really amazing technology. They might eventually use them to keep an eye on the areas outside the city, too. That's a sensitive matter. It'll depend on whether we can secure the understanding of the citizens. Anyway, being able to use them is definitely convenient. Besides monitoring for potential terrorists, if they do strike, all we can do is respond before they cause trouble, or immediately afterwards. For that reason, we mustn't overlook even the most trivial information. If you see anything, report it at once. Yes, Roger. We've set up a structure in this security planning room to immediately integrate information from all over. Furthermore, although the terminals here are limited, we're able to connect with the database to Police HQ. If the need arises, we can get information about suspicious characters here. Alright. This is the waiting room for both domestic and foreign journalists. In general, reporters are not allowed to leave the waiting room while the conference is in session. Everyone is gathered inside. Please feel free to enter and confirm that. I did, and they are. Captain Grant, thank you for your hard work. Hello, and the same. Sergeant Seeker and Sergeant Randy, huh? Sorry, I forgot that neither of you are assigned to the CGF right now. It's true that I'm on temporary transfer, but please just call me by whatever's easiest. Anything's fine by me. It's just the two of you here? Yes, it's because the heads of state and the press corps are here. It was decided that the CGF should avoid exposure as much as possible. So we're minimally deployed. In other words, yes, it's one of our considerations for the major powers. The CGF is trying to hide the fact that its arms are limited by state law from the other militaries. Although it's within limits, it would take a large amount of money to improve or expand our unit's equipment. Because of that, it would be easy for ridicule of the CGF to become a topic at the conference like this. I see, so that's why you're trying to stay out of sight. Man, diplomacy sure is a difficult thing. Well, that's certainly true, but I try not to complain that much. In the end, this is just for appearances. Instead, a whole company is on the floor below, ready to move out at any time. All of us will be right here if something happens, so there's no need to worry. I see, understood. We'll be counting on you then. Indeed we will. Now then, the lunch boxes. Fine with something to eat. Understood quickly and reliably. Listen up, there will be a press conference immediately after the first half ends. Prepare the venue quickly. He be... No, I'm positive it's something like... Who is he? Chief Pierre? Yes? It's the special sports section of all people. Do you have business with me? Chief, what are you doing here? Hey, Tio. I'm not doing anything except serving as the Chief of Security Planning. Oh, is that right? Come to think of it, I remember reading your name on some materials you were given. I see, I didn't study the documents enough. You... Too late. I should have told you before. Yeah. But you're the security planning chief. Why aren't you in the planning room? You're here on break then? I gave Dudley full command authority. Intruding on a situation like that is rather difficult to do. Think whatever you want. As his boss, it's my job to know these things. Anyway, make sure not to get in Dudley's way. Understood. You're just being a bastard, Pierre. Guys, it looks like you spoke with Vice Chief Pierre. Is he alright? It's hard to say whether he's alright or not. Well, you could say he's the same as always, but I feel like he wasn't mean. He wasn't mean a person before, bud. I see. Mean, huh? Well, I guess that can't be helped. After all, there's two people in the police with the title of Vice Chief. When the previous police chief was dismissed, the other vice chief was appointed. That's certainly how it went down. We never agreed with him, but... And the new chief, he's practically Vice Chief Pierre's junior. Did you know that? The chief is the Vice Chief's junior? I see then. Because of that, I can only imagine what Pierre thinks of the chief right now. To put it bluntly, I think it was a reasonable HR decision, but... Even so, he's the same Vice Chief. On top of that, being passed by his subordinate might be more than he can bear. Certainly, it's natural to feel that way. Well, he's had it pretty rough. They say he opened his heart when he came into contact with you guys. Even if you got scolded, I think he worries about you. Yeah, I see. Alright, this completes our patrol. It seems there's nothing particularly wrong at present. We should make another loop around. Right. I wonder how the conference is going. Yeah, I'm sure Mayor and the Chairman are doing their best, but... Problem is that Blood Iron Chancellor President Rocksmith, yes? Well, maybe we should ask someone about it during break. Same day, 15:05. Finally, the conference was halfway over. Just before the break, the heads of state were being interviewed by the press corps. During this time, Lloyd and the others had a chance to speak with Mr. Grimwood, who had started his break ahead of the others. I see, because of the current situation, all of you are assisting with security. Yes, though honestly, it might just be for peace of mind. No, you guys made a huge showing in the mayoral assassination attempt incident. It's very reassuring knowing that you guys are here. Thank you for saying so. Thanks. Mr. Grimwood, how is the conference going? It hasn't seemed rough thus far, though. Well, so far so good. The respective nations have already agreed to several trade deals. It seems Mayor Dieter won't have called this conference for nothing. Is that right? That makes me feel a little better. But you said so far so good. Is there something you're concerned about? Huh? Well, is there? I'm not sure if I should be saying this as an observer, but the first half has been almost all trade, finance, and other economy-related proposals. But the second half is comprised of proposals from each country's head of state. And what's more, it seems the security of Crossville will come up. That's security, eh? Then that means military force will enter the equation. But wasn't that non-aggression pact signed 2 years ago? The Queen of Labur proposed it due to the dangerous situation in Crossville at that time, and neither Remiferia nor Crossville itself were involved in that non-aggression pact. In addition, it's certain that a new security framework is needed. Certainly my grandfather is worried about that too. Then they just need to sign a new treaty involving Crossville as well? That's right, a framework for solving international conflicts through use of military force is prohibited, just like in the non-aggression pact. Ah. I see, Crossville is not a nation. It is recognized by the Empire and Republic only as an autonomous state. That's right, I'm saying that Crossville lacks the national sovereignty necessary to enter into an international treaty. Even if economic agreements are made, that alone does not give standing to enter into treaties. So now you see, that's the reason discussion of Crossville security is so terribly dangerous. That's quite complex. I feel like I understand now, though. Excuse me, may I ask something? There are other independent states besides Crossville. Mon, Aura, Northumbria. Is it true that those states also cannot agree to treaties? No, that's not the case. It's true that each of those states has its own reasons for not having formed a nation. However, each of them has been recognized as a suzerain state, as having equal sovereignty. Suzerain states. Those other autonomous states are definitely different from Crossville in that regard. Those statuses were recognized by the Holy Nation of Arteria. Ah, the Holy Nation of Arteria is the seat of the Septian Church, right? Yes, though their territory is small, they have religious authority. Many independent states and free cities rely on them to become independent. However, Crossville is recognized as an autonomous state by the Empire and Republic. It's almost as if we have two suzerain states. Yes, and historically, that fact has pulled us into various disasters. If Crossville was given a little more sovereignty, the situation would change a little. But if it's those two countries that have to agree on it, it'll never happen. No way. It makes you want to give up, doesn't it? Getting back to the main issue, it seems the Chancellor and the President each have their own security proposals. Naturally, the terms regarding each of the countries aren't the same. The Chairman and Mayor will need to be vigilant and emphasize that. Haha, sorry, it seems I've made you worry. Well, Chairman McDowell is used to this sort of thing, and it seems Mayor Dieter is some kind of plan. A plan, you say? What could it be? Well, I haven't heard the details myself, but... Excuse me. Special Support Section, Lloyd Manning speaking. Mannings, the press conference is over. The heads of state are heading for their 36th floor break room. Where are you guys? Alright, we're in the 34th floor break room. Did something happen? Actually, we got an offer from both Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith. It seems each of them would like to speak with you directly during the break. What? Being who they are, I can't very well turn them down. I want you to visit each leader's room during the break. The deepest rooms on the left wing is present, and the one on the right is the Chancellor's. Wait a minute, why in the world? It's way too much responsibility. Don't be naive, Bannings. Isn't this a good chance to look into the motives on both sides? I understand. We'll head for their rooms right away. If you get into trouble, leave everything to Ellie. She's used to dealing with VIPs. Once you're finished, come report to me. Understood. Lloyd, that was... You were all over the place. Is something going on? Yeah. Lloyd explained that they had received invitations to speak with Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith. What? Whoa, seriously? It seems like it's no joke. Dear me, how surprising. It seems the name of the Special Support Section is more well known than I thought. That's not it. It's just that there are friends among each of the leader's staffs. They might have taken an interest in us due to that. I see, that's probably it. Even if that is the reason, it's not like we can refuse. You're right, let's head to the deepest rooms on the left and right wings of the clearest floor. We're visiting with them immediately. Roger that. Yes, sir. And by immediately, we obviously mean next time. Next time. Until then, everybody, this has been Ark Nova playing Trails to Azure. Stay cool.